Well, hello guys, my name is Jay, and welcome back to another Would You Rather, or Would You Prefer? And yes, so I have still left you on like a cliffhanger with the last question. Probably not, there's probably like one person watching this video. But yeah, so the question was, would you prefer to have hair glow in the dark or bendy straws for hair? I have not answered this yet myself, like I looked through it and I looked through it when I read the question, but that's about it because I quickly saved the last video clip and then brought it back to you. So yeah, without further ado, right, so I'd rather have. Oh man. Right, hair glow in the dark. You're not going to see. Saying that would look cool clubbing though. Oh man, that would look really cool clubbing actually. Yeah, I'd rather have that. Yeah, just for the clubbing sake. Yeah, 91% said glow in the dark hair. Okay, that's the furthest I've. That's the like most. Oh man, that's quite a lot actually. 91, and there's 2,100 people that answered this. Jeez, that's quite a lot actually. Right, okay, so we're gonna do the next category, which is death. So I'm not looking forward. Oh man. Right. Would you prefer to kill yourself or kill your parents? Damn it. I knew these questions were going to come up, and I don't like these questions at all. Right, okay. Do I take the moral decision, or do I take the selfish decision? Well, either way. Um, yeah, so, in the predicament, saying it, I'd say I'd kill myself, just because there's two people against the one. And if you think, my parents are only 35 and 37, so they're not very old. Like, I'm 18, they were quite young having me. So, they're not very old, so. Right. I'm gonna say kill myself. Yeah, 77% of us are lying, probably, and 23% of us, 20% of you are actually telling the truth, probably, because I think that would be lowered if people were telling the truth, because I think I'm lying to myself just to make myself feel good, I think. Because I know it sounds terrible, but would you really take your own life? I don't know. Right. Would you prefer to die tripping on ecstasy, or die during an orgasm? Well, since I've never done ecstasy, right? I'd rather die during an orgasm just because it's doing something you love, I guess. Yep, yeah, 74% said orgasm. The rest said ecstasy. See, I just can't imagine. You'd go out without realizing, I guess, because I've never tripped out on any drugs or anything. But alcohol's probably the same, where you get into the state of mind where you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And yeah, so I just think it'll be a lot like that. So you'd probably not realize it, which is good. But then, come on, who can say that? Well, you can't see you're dead, but that would be awesome to die on an orgasm. Right. Would you prefer to die by drowning or by murder? Right, let's think of this. Drowning would be a slow death because you'd be underwater and you'd be trying to gasp for air and you just obviously couldn't get it. You'd get it into your lungs, your body and stuff, the water. So I guess that's a longer death if you think of it, depending on the murder type. Because if I was going to choose get murdered, what I'd like it to be is someone sneak attacks me or something like that, and then they get this like detective in and stuff, and then it's just like a one shot, one kill, sniper bullet to the head. I That would be my perfect death if it was by murder because it'd be quick, painless. I wouldn't realize it. So yeah, I'd rather be murdered. Yep, 71% of us said 71% of us said murdered, and if you think of it like that, I think murdered probably is the best option because drowning. I hate water anyway, so drowning wouldn't be my greatest thing. Right? Would you prefer to dive by falling into by your mum? What? To die by falling into a fire by your mum? Die by your best friend pushing you into a tank of needles? Right, this is a little bit like Saw. I don't know which one it is, but in Saw they push the girl into needles and they throw him into a fire pit. So yeah, this is back to back like things in Saw, I think. Right, I'd rather my friend do it because, come on, it's my mum. I wouldn't want my mum pushing me to fire. But yeah, tank of needles. Yeah, 53% said tank of needles. That's close. That's really close actually. Right, would you rather? Oh, we just done that one. Right. Oh, would you rather save your best friend's life or your own? In this situation, actually, I would choose the selfish option. Oh, okay. I guess 60% of you were lying, and 40% of us were actually telling the truth. And yeah, so 40% of us said your own life. And I think this is the honest answer now because if my best friend, if it was like, say, I don't know, a trapdoor or something like that, and you either had to pull a lever to kill yourself or pull it to kill your friend, I would choose my best friend. I know it sounds terrible, but they'd probably do the same. I know they're your best friend and everything, but still, right? Would you prefer to be buried alive or be robbed and then beaten to death? Oh man, oh man. See, I don't like enclosed spaces, even though my room is the size of a fucking coffin. Right, right. Be robbed and beaten to death. Oh man. I see. Beaten to death isn't slow, or buried alive isn't slow. Oh man. Saying that though, if you buried alive, I was watching something. I can't remember what it was. I think they were. I think it was the MythBusters. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Definitely don't quote me. But yeah, they tried testing out how long it would take to die in a chamber, and they said it was something like, I don't know, 3 minutes or something, because the carbon dioxide would kill you, because obviously you're taking in oxygen, breathing out carbon dioxide, and eventually the whole room is going to get filled with it. So I guess being buried alive would be more dignified than being robbed and beaten. Because, like, come on, you're getting your money robbed, then you're getting killed. So I'd rather just die. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, 80% said be robbed, and the rest said be buried alive. So I guess I'm wrong in this instance. I probably missed something I haven't realized. But yeah, so yeah, I'm wrong. Right. Would you rather be? Would you prefer to die by being dissected, or a mosquito bite to death? Mosquito bitten to death. Right. I'm gonna guess a mosquito bite is a lot like a bee sting, but a lot worse. Since we don't really get mosquitoes over in the UK. Um, and ouch, yes, bee stings do sting. So I've only ever had one though, and I was like on the back of my neck, and that really hurt. But being dissected, man, oh no, because if they done it right, you could stay alive for a long time. Saying a mosquito bite, it'd take a long time to get mosquitoes biting you to death. And do mosquitoes bite? They sting you, don't they? I don't know. Right. Anyway, yeah. Right. So, I guess. Right. If I'm getting dissected, I hope they dissect me quickly and like through the neck or something first. I guess I'm gonna go that. Okay, mosquito bitten to death is the more popular one with 58%. So I'm wrong again. There we are. I didn't know what to pick for that. I was really stuck on that one. Would you prefer to get a needle for animals and die? All right. Would you rather get a needle only for animals and die, or get disease and die? Oh man. See, these are. Oh, why did I choose death? Right. 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 Let's think. Get a disease. Does that mean I can get any disease? Because then you can get some ones that don't really hurt, and you could die in your sleep, I guess. But then you could also get the ones like fucking herpes and shit. Oh man, right. Okay, I'd rather get a disease. I know. Oh man, I'm wrong again. Right. Right. To get a needle only for animals and die. That's more popular with 56%, and 44% of us said disease and die. So still didn't know what to pick. So I'm not going to call the 56 wrong because clearly I'm in the wrong. But right. Would you prefer to die a slow, painful death or go to heaven? Oh no, sorry, fuck, that was either die or go to heaven. Your choice. Right, okay. Now, would you prefer to die slow, painful death and go to heaven, or die quick and go to hell? Right, see, right, I'm an atheist, so I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to skip the question. Right, in reality, right, I'd rather. It's like when you like this. I'm going to describe this as like walking up a mountain or something like that. A really big mountain, and you take the slow route. It's harder to get up, but you eventually get to the top. You could go the stair lift, go to the top, reach the top, come straight back down. You've missed all the great walk up. You've missed the excitement, the thrill of getting up there on your own. So I think going on the ski lift is a bit like going to hell, where you've missed everything, and you've gone the wrong way pretty much because you've gone the easy way out. And I think yeah, you should go to hell if you go the easy way out. And I'd rather die a slow, painful death and take my time to get to heaven. 77% of people actually thought the same. Good. I'm glad I'm actually in the majority for that because I actually thought that question through quite well, and that's a really like thing, building myself up for something. Right. Would you prefer to be killed by Freddy or Jason? Right. This is gonna be quite bad, but I don't know what Freddy Krueger does. I don't know what Jason. I don't even know who Jason is. Jason's a guy I work with, so I'd rather be killed by a guy I work with. I don't know. 60% of people would rather be that as well. So yeah, sorry, I don't know who Jason is, but yeah. Would you prefer to be stung to death by bees or beaten by a oh, beaten to death by a